Guys, my collection has grown so much within the last year and I cannot wait to show you guys, so stay tuned. Hey, what's going on? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel where I upload weekly fragrance content. So of course, go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below and also make sure to follow me over on my Instagram page. So as always, I like to do an updated fragrance collection, usually at the beginning of every year to see how my collection has changed within the last year. I know it is February and we are a little bit behind schedule, but the day has finally come for my collection video of 2024. And I know a lot of you guys always comment asking about my collection, you want to see what's in my collection, make a video, etc. And my fragrance is currently sitting at around 500 or so bottles if I'm not mistaken, which is absolutely insane. And I don't want to make this collection video too long, so I'm basically just going to run down every bottle in my collection and not really go in detail or anything like that. So how about we waste no more time and get right into the collection. So as you guys can see, I have 3 bookshelves of fragrances. We're actually going to start in the bottom left where all my colognes and indie fragrances are, and we'll work our way up to the high-end designers and niche. So over here on the left, I have my authenticity perfumes. The first is L'Homme Riche, Coffee Lush, Fresh Boss, Summer Vibes, I think 4.0, Barbershop, Suede Mist, Tobacco Boss, Summer Vibes 3.0, Clean Musk, and Cherry Land, and I believe, yeah, Green Aurora back there as well. Here's a new house called Future Society, which is a awesome kind of based off of Extinct Florals. First is Reclaimed Flame, Solar Canopy, Haunted Rose, Floating Forest, Invisible Woods, and Grassland Opera. Right here is all my Alexandria fragrances. Of course, one of the best cologne houses in the game, Black Panther. We have Forbidden Plum, Arabian Horse, hacivat, Zion, Black Tie Affair, Havana Cigar, No Shade for Nomad, Into the Woods, Cali Love, Love on the Beach, City of Angels, and we have Game Time. And then right here I have my Sammy Andras, which is White Sapphire, Red Space, Green Space, and Crystallite Cosmos. Now over here is Sensual Obsessions, another great cologne house. The first is Impure Andy. We have Heaven Exact, Beach Bum Exact, and then back here, I know these are like very close together. I think King of Kings, quite a few of them. We have a Good Night. Also, we have Pinnacle, another Florida Waves, and then in the back we got Heaven, which is, and then Moon of Juniper, and then the last one I think is Royal Obsessions. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come through and actually reorganize these because they are getting out of place as I make this. But right here is Dua, of course, we all know Dua. The first is Nassam. We have Enter the Tiger. We have Fierce Attar, Invasion of the Barbers, I believe, oh yeah, Flagship, Workout Elixir, Rockstar, and the last one is, I believe, 100 Whispers. Next we have some of the Nazar fragrances, which is another cologne house, of course, hacivat, Late and Exclusive. We have Black Leopard, Oud Wood, aventus, Royal Paradise, Black Butter, and we got Cologne. Now we have some of my pre-production perfumery, which is MV, Crystal Gold, Alpha Vibes, and Oud Royal. And then right here, I believe these are my Herve Laurent, which is Bergamo. We have Bergamo, and we got Affluent. These don't really get much talk. Over here, we have all of my dossiers. As you see, I do have a ton, so I'll hurry up and go through these. Musky Oak Moss, we got Powdery Tobacco, Ambery Saffron, Woody Chestnut, Ambery Vetiver, Aromatic Ginger, Woody Vetiver, Oriental Cherry, Fougere Oud, Woody Rum, Musky Gaiac, Woody Sandalwood, Woody Sage, Oriental Sage, Fruity Oak Moss, Oriental Oak Moss, Spicy Orchid, and we got another one, Green Verbena. So that is all of them. Actually, no, there's actually one back here. I ran out of room. Floral Rose, which is Rose 31. So that is all my cologne and indie houses on this shelf. So let's move over. So over here is some designers, some clones, some Middle Eastern fragrances. Right over here, we have my John Varvatos. We have John Varvatos Dark Rebel Rider. We have, I believe, like the Nick Jonas Crimson, Artisan Pure. And then we have back there John Varvatos Oud. These are my milestone fragrances. You can find these at rack stores. King Fabulous, of course. Oud Woody. And we have Taxco, which is some more over here we'll get to. We have my Armas, which is Club de Nuit Intense EDT, Club de Nuit Intense Man EDP. We have Hunter, or Hunter Intense Hunter, and then Hunter for women. All my Tumis, 19 Degree, which was one of the best releases of 2023. We have Awaken Distill, which is in a straight version. Continuum. We got Atlas. We got Kinetic, Unwind, and Awaken. Right here are my Bentleys. We got Majestic Cashmere. We got Wild Vetiver, and we got Exotic Musk. And of course, Bentley for Men Intense and Bentley for Men Silver Lake. Now here are my Orienticas. We got Exclusive Oud Classic. We got the Emerald. We got Blue, which is an awesome lace intake. And we got Sport. And then back here we have the Art Collection, which is Exotic and I believe Romantic. Now here's some Middle Eastern fragrances as well. Of course, we got Versace Hawass. We got my Off Nods, which is Tarathi Blue. 9 p.m. Of course, Supremacy Not Only Intense. And we got Supremacy in Oud. And then back here, we do have some more milestones, which is just the Velvet Collection. I have 4 of those. And then my Oud Dior. And then back here is another clone, Wood Oud by Lunar. Then on this shelf, we got Tommy Bahama Martinique, we got Nautica Classic, we got Salvatore Ferragamo Pour Homme, also Salvatore Ferragamo F Black Pour Homme. We have Polo, I believe, Green Intense, Polo Green, of course Polo Blue, I believe the EDP. My Calvin Kleins, we got Defy, we got Reflections, which is awesome. We got, I believe, Summer 2021 maybe, CK1 Shock. Of course, Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male, a classic, as well as Jacquard Noir and Jacquard Intense. Gray Flannel, which is also a vintage classic. We, of course, have Abercrombie & Fitch's First Instinct. Lalique's Encre Noir All Extreme. I believe this is Juicy Couture's Dirty English. We have Paul Sebastian. We got a few from Talia Sodi, which is Liquid Sun, which is kind of similar to Sun by Louis Vuitton. And then we also have Blooming Opal. Over here we have my English Laundry, London. We got Riviera, and we got Tahitian Waters. And then right over here we have my End Trees, which is Radiant Resin, which is awesome. We got Loam Ether and Silverfield. So let's move up to the next shelf. So over here we have my Hermeses. The first is H24, the original. We got Terre Hermes Eau Intense Vetiver. Back here we have Javago 24 karat gold, which has gold flakes in it. We have my Paco Rabanne's, of course, Phantom. We got 1 million Parfum, and we got 1 million Lucky. Back here, we have my Cremos, Ice Citron, and Driftwood. We got Bourbon and Oak, and we got Distiller's Blend. Right here, some of my Azzaros. The first is Wanted EDP. We got the Most Wanted, and we, of course, have got the Regular Wanted. And we got Pour Homme, and I believe Pour Homme Nighttime. For my Burberrys, we got Mr. Burberry Indigo, Burberry Touch, and Burberry for Men. For my Davidoffs, of course, we got Cool Water, which is a classic, and Hot Water. As well as back here, we got the Square 2 Wood. Right here, we have my Royalty by Maluma. The first is Onyx, and we got Garnet, which is actually very good celebrity fragrances. Right here, we have my Caroline Herrera CH Privé. Of course, we have Taos, I believe, Sport. We have Dolce Gabbana K and Jimmy Choo Man Ice. For my Versace's, we got, of course, Eros, The Dreamer, Dylan Blue, and in the back, if you see, is Blue Jeans, which is also another classic. Moving over to this shelf now, where my Victor and Roche, we, of course, got Spice Bomb, Infrared Eau de Parfum, the OG Spice Bomb. I do need Spice Bomb Extreme. Back here, we have Mason Margiela's By the Fireplace, and Gucci Guilty, a big bottle. Over here, we have Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Intense. We also have Valentino Uomo Intense, as well as Prada L'Homme. Mount Blancs, we of course have Explorer Platinum. We have the original Explorer, which is a take on Aventus. And then we got Individual. For my Hugo Bosses, we got Boss Bottle Elixir, which is awesome. We have Hugo Reversed. We got Yves Saint Laurent Y Eau de Parfum. Back here we have Moschino Toy Boy. And then for the Loams, we got L'Homme Eau de Parfum. We got L'Homme Ultime, which is discontinued. L'Homme Sport. Of course, La Nuit de L'Homme, and I believe La Nuit de L'Homme La Intense. And for Giorgio Armani, we got the new Acqua di Gio Parfum. Acqua di Gio Profumo, which is discontinued. We got Profondo, and we got Absolute Instinct. Now for Dior, we got Dior 20, or, well, almost broke that bottle. We got Dior Homme 2020. Of course, the original Dior Homme with the Iris. Sauvage Elixir, Sauvage EDT. I do have a few Chanels, of course, as you see, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, Chanel Allure Homme, the original, and Platinum Ego Waste. Now we have some of my Tomovichis. The newest release is Zenobia. We do have, of course, Demigod 21, and for women, we got Imperium. Then back here, we do have some of my Cotiques. The first is Riviera Nights. We got Valencia, and back here we have Impetus. For my Abbots, I do have the Cape. We also got Mojave, Sequoia, Telluride, and we got Papaya Isaiah. We got the Maker Fire. And of course, for my Fleur collection, we got Tangerine Boy, which is a fantastic freshie. We got the newest one, Strawberry Letter, Mood Ring, Father Figure, Somebody Wood. We got Emeline, and we got Solar Power. And I do have, of course, the original Sol de Janeiro Body Spray, 62. And then we have my Barredo, which is Gypsy Water. Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. Right here we have New Amsterdam Atelier Bloom. We, of course, have Atlas, which I need to fix that right there. Back here we also do have some more Fleurs and new body sprays, Vanilla Skin, Mango Mood, and we got Amber Haze. I do have my Guy Fawkes, which is Vince. We got Hefe, and we got Preston, as well as Missoni Wave. We have Virtus Aurora Amber. We got Gravite Particule. We got my Redbrook Parfums. Rest in peace to Carlos. I have a couple of my Spinks. This one is amazing, the daiquiri one. We got some of the original releases as well, like First Date right there. 5 of those. We, of course, have my Santa Lucia collection, which is like the black collection. And then we have the original lines back there, Come Closer to Conquer Everything. And then moving up, you will see all of my Tom Fords, which I do have quite a few. Start from the first row, we got Oud Wood, Tuscan Leather, Effin' Fabulous, Bitter Peach, Bois Americain, we got Rose de Russie. Back here we got Tobacco Oud, Noir de Noir, Vanille Fatale, Beau de Jour, Santal Blush, Jasmine Rouge. Then we have Fougère d'Argent, Fougère Platine, Oud Mineral, and I believe Oud Fleur. As well, of course, Ombre Leather. We got Costa Azura, Black Orchid EDP, and Black Orchid EDT. For my Maras, we have Sahara Blue, Al Andalus, Contessa, as well as Santal Granada. And then, of course, all of my Louis Vuittons, which is probably my favorite designer house at the moment. In the first, we have the Middle Eastern collection. We got Les Sable Roses, Nuit de Faux, and Ombre Nomad. We have, of course, L'Immensité. We got Afternoon Swim. We got Nouveau Monde. Back here, we got Imagination. On the Beach. We have Orage. We got Al Hazard, Pacific Chill, Meteor, Sur La Route, Attrape Rêves, and we got Matière Noire, as well as my only from the La Gem collection, which is, of course, my signature Tigar. And as we make our way over, we have my Mas Milanos. We got Tango, Russian Tea, which is a banger, as well as Love Kills. And for my Acqua di Parma, Fico di Amalfi, Oud, Sandalo, Osmanthus, and the original Colonia. And for my Mansera collection, of course, Cedra Boisé, Oud Exclusif, Hindu Kush, Oud Lemon Mint. Back here we have Black Gold, as well as Melody of the Sun, and of course the Beast Red Tobacco. My Montals, Intense Cafe, Intense Black Oud, as well as aqua palma. And for my amber ouds, we got Oud de Jour, Smoky Citrus, which is fantastic, Wet Stone. We have my only elixir privé, which is Baba Oud. And for my Mind Games, which is a great niche brand, Grandmaster, Checkmate, Double Attack. We have Blockade. Back here we have Gardez, as well as Azuli's Diamonds. My only from the Soulmate collection, which is Rue Lopez. And in the back we have Castling. Now for my Les Oaks Primodal, we have Vanille Supermassive, one of my newest favorite vanillas. We have Ombre Superfluoride. Back here we have my Cupids, which is Vivo. And we have 1623. From music to parfums, we have Panissimo and we have Doe. My only Paris Monte Carlo, which is Oud Imperial. And for Serge Lutens, we got Baptiste de Faux. And I do have my Solace back here, which has a crazy cap, as you guys can see. For my Jo Malones, we have Oud and Bergamot, as well as Myrrh and Tonka. Back here we have I Am Trash. My BDK, which is Gris Charnel Extrait, fantastic, and won, I believe, Fragrantica Niche Fragrance of 2023. Nasamano's Black Afghano. We have Thomas Day Monaco, which is Grambeau. We have my Alentissima, as well as another winner for Niche of 2023, which is Plume Impression Royal Bourbon. Our Veronique Gabés, we got Sexy Gardique, and we got Cap d'Antipes, as well as fragrance ones. We got all three of the men's, Black Tie, Office for Men, as well as Date for Men. My three Zaras, which is part of the Jo Malone collection, which is Ebony Wood, Joe's Rhubarb, and Magnificently Dubai. My two Habibis, we got Ombre of the Sea, which is great, as well as Urban Oud. Boho Boko, we got Yellow Rose Incense, and then another new brand we reinvented, we have Eureka. Imaginary Authors, of course, the classic A City on Fire, as well as a new kind of reimagined Bull's Blood. Now we have all my Banana Republics, which I do have a ton. Oud Mosaic, Vintage Green, Leather Reserve, Black Platinum, Pure White, Linen Vetiver, Neroli Woods, Tobacco and Tonka Bean, Dark Cherry and Amber, Cypress Cedar, Grassland, Gardenia and Cardamom, Meadow Rain, Peony and Peppercorn, Velvet Pomegranate, Midnight Hour, and we got Tuberose Overdose, as well as these ones, which is Black Walnut Legend. I believe, what is this? Late Arctic. And we got Godalvin Vintage right there, as well as, I believe, Rosewood Amour by Banana Republic. Moving up to the top shelf, we have my Guerlain, which is Louis, of course, Vetiver, L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum, L'Homme Ideal Le Intense, and L'Homme Ideal Sport. Now for my Houbigant, we have Tabac Nomad. We got Fougère Royale, the first Fougère ever created, as well as Figuier Noir. Now for my entire Raja Parfums collection, we have Taifa Oud, Isola Blue, Oceania, Elysium Eau Intense, the original Elysium Parfum Cologne, as well as Scandal. We got Apex Parfum, Apex EDP. We got Danger, Enigma, and in the back we got Vetiver. Right here we have my only from Bon Parfumerie, which is 603, a very smooth incense. We have Kajal Homme 2. My two Amouages, which is Interlude Man and Figment Man. From my Zaharoff, we got Signature Tabac, Signature Royale X. We also got, of course, Signature Rosé. We got Signature Noir and the original Signature Pour Homme. Now for my Sosperos, we of course got Vibrato, one of my favorite discoveries last year, Basso, Herba Oud, and the newest, which is Maraschino. We have my Zurjol, which is P33, of course, Naxos, and we have Renaissance in the back. For my creeds, of course, we have Aventus, Aventus Cologne, Royal Oud, and we have Silver Mountain Water. My only from Parfums de Marly, unfortunately, which is, of course, Leighton. I do need to get some more from the house. Now for Bond number 9, we got Black Sapphire and the Scent of Peace for him. For my Micheles, we got Desire Toxic, GN Tonic, and back here we have Delice. Now from the house of Siage, we have Ruby Flame. We got Passion de l'Amour. We have number 1 and I believe number 4. And we have my Marc Antoine Barrois, which is Encelade. I do need a bottle of Ganymede. Moving over to the last shelf, which is all my nishanes. We have Hacivat X, the original Hacivat. We of course have Ani, and in the back we have B612. My fragrance boudoirs, we have New York Intense, Cannabis Intense, Cannabis Blue, as well as Santal Complete. Over here we have a new house called New Notes. We got Erotica Minimal, as well as Latte di Cherry. And right here we have my Thamine, which is Bohemian Infusion. I need Carved Oud in the collection for sure. Moving over, we have my Mula Mula from Byron Parfums, as well as Ormond Jane's Montebaco Verano. My 2 Maison Francis Kurkdjians, of course, Baccarat Rouge 540, as well as Gentle Fluidity Silver. Now my 2 from Frederic Malle is Promise, as well as the Beast Musk Ravageur. We have my Omi DS and Durga, which is Burning Barbershop, as well as Le Labo Santal 33. For Tiziana Terenzi, of course, the Fruity Kirke, as well as a Masterpiece Urza. And moving over, we have Wilhelm Parfumery, To My Father, which I think maybe got discontinued. We got Angel Share by Kilian, as well as Straight to Heaven by Kilian. And then just like moving over really quick to give you guys a rundown of some of the decants and samples. This is what it currently looks like. It is kind of a mess up there. However, that is my entire fragrance collection, around 500 bottles. And it, like I said, has grown so much this year. And I can only imagine where my fragrance collection is going to be sitting for next year. I definitely need to add another bookcase because I am running out of room, as you guys can see. But let me know down below how many bottles of fragrances you guys have in your collection. Trust me, nobody needs this many. It's just absolutely insane. But that's going to do it for my 2024 fragrance collection video. As always, leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and of course, I'll see all of you back here in my next upload. Take care, everybody.